What up, what up, what up? This is Star with Stars Empress Wisdom today to give you a love reading. What's up, Taurus Bull Gang? If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, how you doing? Thank you for your love and support. If this resonates, please like, share, subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Well, obviously, you know your sun sign. More than likely. So check your rising, Venus, and moon. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go into what you need to know at this time for this weekend into next week. Love in the recent past. Love this weekend into next week. Blockages and advice from spirit to end. All right. So let's get started. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know at this time? That was quick. Let's see. Meditation. Take a moment to connect to Source through quiet reflection and meditation. So, Taurians, it is a good time to meditate. Take some time out for yourself. In order to hear inner guidance, you have to be still, be quiet. Be in a quiet, peaceful place. Maybe go out in nature by yourself. Just to connect to Source, so you can get further guidance and wisdom. Let's see. What does Taurus need to know at this time? What does Taurus need to know at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Oof. Nose starting to itch. What does Taurus need to know at this time? What does Taurus need to know at this time? All right. So, be brave and honest. All right. So, you may need to take the time out to meditate because you need to come to terms with the situation. Be honest about a situation. So, let's see. Taurus. What does Taurus? I saw 222. Maybe you need to be honest with a soulmate. All right, so help me find the courage to follow my heart rather than stay where I no longer belong. So you may be recently moving away from a situation or currently moving away from a situation or situations that no longer serve you. That could be people, places, and or things. I feel like you are meditating on that. You're reflecting on that, reflecting on the past and the things that you've been through. And it's time for you to be to meditate so you can be honest with yourself as far as to what you want moving forward in your life. Do you want to continue the same cycles, patterns, and things like that? Or do you want to take new actions, new steps? In order for you to do that, you're going to need to be brave and you're going to need to be honest. You may need to be honest with those around you about the new direction or steps that you want to take. But either way, it's time for you to meditate so that you can get the proper guidance for whatever it is that you need to take action on or reflect on. So let's see where you were, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the recent past regarding love. Where was Taurus in the recent past regarding love? All right. Taurus in the recent past regarding love. Okay. All right. So I feel like you recently dropped a third-party situation. Could have been involving a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I feel like there may be a child. You may have a child that is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or the person you're dealing with has a child that's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But there was a complete ending to a situation. There is, a family situation to it could have been family members that you're ending a situation with, that you're walking away from, as well as a third-party situation that you are dropping with a air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You may be traveling or moving away from a family situation, a family dynamic. So you may be traveling at this time or moving away or going towards someone or something. Let's see. Yeah, there may be some illusions surrounding the situation because this is a big ending. It looks like you may be ending things with family and a possible ex as well. You may have had like a divorce from this person, or it could have been like someone you had a huge commitment with, like children. So, but yeah, third party situation is being dropped. It could have been dealing with maybe someone was sending romantic messages to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and this is Scorpio, so it could have been Scorpio as well, that your person could have been talking to, or you could have been talking to a Scorpio on the low, and your person was like, you gonna cut that shit out, dead that, okay? So it looks like that a situation or situations were dropped in the recent past here for you. Let's get some clarity for you, Taurus. All right, so why is the Page of Cups here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Yeah, so it may be dealing with a child. No, you feel like no one is going to win in this situation. You may have had to leave a child. And you just feel like it's a lose-lose situation as far as the children go, or the child goes, because maybe you wanted to stay around this child, but if you were to stay around them, it would be conflict. No one would win in this situation if you stayed. Or it could have been an immature Scorpio that you were dealing with as well, that you didn't want to stay in a situation with them, or not just Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces as well. And you feel like if I stay, no one's going to win in this situation. Okay. So, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you may have had to block a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And that may be, I really feel like it could be, and again, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You may also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarian in your chart as well, Taurus. So, you may have had to block an ex, but if you block the ex, it could be blocking a child as well, or you may feel like that will block a child, and you felt like no one went out this situation if you did that, but you weren't seeing the truth. You weren't seeing the truth. You need to recover. You needed to recover from this situation because it was not good for your health. Whoever you were dealing with wanted to be single, but then maybe when you moved on, they became envious. So I feel like an ex may have wanted to do their own thing and, be single or independent and do their own thing. But then once they saw you moving towards someone else, they was like, halt, I don't think so. And they came back around and tried to hold on to this situation and, basically was envious of the situation. Maybe because they seen that you have moved forward and that, maybe you were dealing with someone new. So let's see. What is this Three of Cups here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Why is the Three of Cups here? Yeah, okay, so somebody was trying to hold on to this third-party situation. Somebody was being non-committal. It could have been a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or you could have been non-committal to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and that caused a fight. You guys could have been fighting in the recent past because of this energy, or vice versa. It could have been this person's energy towards you. Somebody was being non-committal in this situation. Somebody was being cold and bitter towards the other, and that's where this block came in. There was fighting, and someone has to get blocked because, and you may feel like no one's going to win with this in this situation because I can't sit here and fight this person. This person is bitter towards me. This person is cold towards me. I can't sit here and fight this person. I might as well just block them out. Or this person could have blocked you as well. And so, or they could have blocked you and said, oh, you can't see your kid because, you ended this situation with me or whatever, XYZ. And you're tired. You could be extremely tired right now. And you just are tired of fighting this person. You felt like I haven't been winning for a long time. I've been just stuck in this cycle with this person for a long time, and you felt like you were immature about this situation in the past. So I feel like you felt like you were immature in the past. This person was calling you immature, but you're making a passionate move for yourself. You're making a passionate move towards your happiness. Yeah, you may have had multiple choices or multiple avenues or routes to go or you were dealing with your ex, and you know it was probably not as serious, and then you also were dealing with other people a little bit too. But overall, this, you know, this relationship was troublesome, a troublesome relationship. There was other people involved. Maybe your person, or you had other people, they had other people as well. Both of you guys had non-committal energy. Could have been mirroring each other, honestly, and that caused fighting. And you know, people are bitter, people are getting blocked on social media and stuff like that. Blase, blase. You know, children could be being, you know, used as pawns in the situation. Well, I'm not gonna talk to you, so you can't talk to your kid because you won't talk to me, or you won't be with me, or you're with her, or you're with him now, whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm getting so far in the recent past. You may have had to drop somebody or a situation, and it feels like a death, you know, a death to a family situation, something that was something that you've been in for a while. Or you also had to let go of family too, because they may not have wanted you to let go of this third party situation to move forward, you know. So what is death here in the recent past? Yep, you ended something and you're traveling. You're traveling, but you may have fear. You may be afraid at this time. Yep, and it's a mind F, because someone, you know, you had to block somebody out for a new offer. Yeah, you had to block somebody out for a new offer, and this is a soulmate lesson about juggling family and dating and moving too fast. Moving too fast with people. Maybe it was like a lesson as far as like we have to be careful who we procreate with or who we have children with, and we can't just like rush into a relationship, or you know, with just anybody, and you know, sleep with just anybody, because when you have children with these people, you know, we all know that we're stuck with these people. You know, we're stuck in their energy because through this child. So it could just be like a lesson that your soul wanted to experience in this lifetime. It doesn't mean that the child is, you know, that you may never, you know, that you won't be able to see your child or this and that and everything's going to go horrible. It just means that this person is going to try to do anything or say anything, whatever, to try to keep this, to keep you from moving on. They don't want you to move on. They want to keep you confused and manipulated and do this back and forth with you because of extreme envy. And there's no point to do that back and forth with this person or these people. And it looks like you already knew that, so you deaded it, and you probably got the hell out of somewhere, probably moving away from a situation. So let's see. Love this weekend into next week for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Definitely traveling, though. This weekend into next week. What's going on with Taurus and love? Alright. Taurus and love. Alright, so someone may have had to sneak away from a situation with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Yep, someone is going towards a, someone may feel left out in the cold because you probably don't want to work together with someone anymore. But it looks like the result is the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Someone may feel left out in the cold because you're moving on. That's what it looks like. You're moving forward. You may be moving forward towards a Pisces. Or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But it looks like you are sneaking away from a situation. I don't feel like you're being deceptive. I just feel like you're sneaking away from a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Or a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like you could be walking away from both. Yeah. You could be walking away from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But I feel like you're abandoning people. You feel like you're leaving people in the dust right now. And I know you don't want to do that. And it's probably really messing with your mind at this time. But you will have victory and success. You are moving forward. You will be triumphant in this situation. But you have to get past the illusions. You have to get past the illusions. of a possible air sign as well to get to your wheel of fortune. So you have to get past the illusions. It could be that to get to a Libra, Gemini, Aquarian that is a part of your fortune, could be somebody that you are destined to be with, someone that you could be getting some fortune with, So, yeah, you just have to push past the illusions of the situation. People may be, threatening you about this or scaring you about that or putting fears and doubts in your head or trying to stop you, block you, whatever. But just push all that to the side. Take time out for yourself and meditate. Allow spirit to speak to you, in peace so that you can be honest with yourself about what you want and what you deserve. And know that, you need to have, you have the courage to walk away from things that, walk away from situations where you no longer belong. You know when it's time to go. You know when it's time to just sneak off. All right. You may have had to leave people behind, places behind that you're familiar with. You may be guarded, but look at that. You're walking into a spiritual union. This is what your Ace of Cups is. You're probably going away to a, new love situation. But you may also be afraid that you're, of what you're leaving behind. But you obviously knew that you no longer needed to be in that place. That's why you're walking away from it. So you may need to be honest with yourself about that. Okay? So let's see. That's the Queen of Wands. Yep. So a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius you may have been dealing with was just too much, causing too much conflict. They may have been calling you a coward, may have been calling you out your name a lot, or maybe you felt like a coward not moving towards your desires because of this person or other people. You're trying to think positive while you're, walking away from this situation, walking away from a lover's triangle situation. Yeah, you're walking away from a troublesome relationship because you were left heartbroken. You're walking away so that you can get, trying to fill up your own cup at this time. That's why you need to meditate and connect to Source to fill up your own cup at this time. Because a troublesome relationship, you're afraid of a troublesome relationship too. You're afraid if you take this new opportunity, it'll be troublesome just like your past. It'll be too much, just like the past. But you are heartbroken right now, and you will reunite with this person, this new person. But I think at this time, you just need to be alone and meditate and be by yourself because you're mourning. And you're mourning about the competition, about everybody fighting for your time, attention, all that. You were juggling family and dating, but you do have a spiritual connection, a positive one that is here for you, that is in your life that you're probably moving towards right now. But you are still experiencing the aftermaths of, walking away from situations. So that, cycles that are closing out. But you don't need to, you may be focused on work. Like, oh, well, I don't want to take this new risk in love because, maybe troublesome like everything in my past. So I'm just going to focus on work. But you're just anxious. You're just being anxious. You're just stuck in your head because this is positive for you. Yep. And you will have stable money in this situation. Yep. So if you don't take this new opportunity, that's gonna be on you. It's just gonna be based off of fear. It's not like I see anything wrong with this new situation. It looks like there was a lot of stuff in the past that you were dealing with that you may want to let go of. But it looks like you are moving towards someone new, a positive spiritual connection, someone who you can have a stable, balanced connection with, financially, spiritually, physically, all of the above. Somebody that you can invest with. So it looks like you're taking a passionate move towards this person, but you may be a little anxious about this. You may be bored. You may be traveling, so it may be taking you a while to get to this new person. But while you're doing so, take the time to meditate and be honest with yourself about what you want and, moving forward in your life, what you will accept and what you won't accept, what you want and what you don't want, who you want to share your successes with, and who you know that you need to cut out. Alright, so let's get some advice for my Taurians. What does Taurus need to know this weekend into next week? Oh. So, it looks like your root chakra may be blocked. Also, the Ascendant Masters are helping you at this time. 33, maybe important. Okay, yeah, you may need to speak up about a third-party situation that the Ascendant Masters are helping you with. But yeah, your root chakra may be blocked at this time. And your third eye may be blocked at this time. I feel like someone may be doing some dark magic on you as well. And it could be this third-party person. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarian. It doesn't have to be. Could be that, you know, or you could be doing some spells on someone. And that could be, you know, your third eye could be blocked. And your root chakra is blocked. Or you're trying to block someone's third eye and root chakra. But whoever's doing this, you know, I would recommend that you stop, because nobody should be forced to do anything. And if there is a third party situation, or if someone is like, there's a third energy that's trying to hold on to this connection and break up a new connection, the Ascendant Masters are helping with, you know, your situation. Yeah, because somebody is jealous, there's haters around you, there's envious people. Just know that you're not alone at this time. All right. So move towards your happiness, Taurus. All right. Later, loves.